The 1987 Eastern Conference Finals series was an epic one. Both teams were ready to put their life on the line and battled like ferocious packs of wolves, tearing each other apart in the games. The series reached the seventh game as the teams stood with 3 wins each. The seventh game saw Larry Bird rise to his reputation and prove to the Pistons who he was. With 37 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds, Bird was the best scorer of the game. His performance, however, left a mark on Dennis Rodman, who later pounced on his adversary's reputation. Dennis Rodman said, "Larry Bird is overrated in a lot of areas. I don't think he's the greatest player. He's way overrated. Why does he get so much publicity? Because he's white. You never hear about a black player being the greatest." This was a shameful statement, but this was far from over. Isiah Thomas agreed with the Worm. As if Dennis Rodman's insult was enough, Pistons star guard joined in on his teammate's rant. Upon hearing Dennis's argument, Thomas calmly agreed with him. He agreed that, unlike Larry Bird, a black player would not have received such praise from the media or public. His words must have stung Bird all the more because, unlike Rodman, Thomas had played a lot of seasons in the league until then.
I said, if Larry was a black guy, he'd just be a regular old basketball player. And I didn't realize what I said, you know.
Someone ran over with that comment and asked Isiah Thomas, your teammate said something. Do you agree with it?
A very, very good basketball player. I think he's an exceptional talent, but I'd have to agree with Rodman. If he was black, he'd be just another good guy.
Everybody jumped on that.
Following Larry's statements, he's going to take off. He's got the game tonight, and Isiah will stay for questions.
It got so controversial that Bird and Isiah held a press conference during the finals between the Celtics and the Lakers to try to clear the air.
You know, just walking in this room and seeing everybody, it must have touched a lot of people, and that's why we're here. We're trying to cover up for each other.
I think all of you who know me, who has ever interviewed me before, know that I joke and kid a lot. So if you can...
It was a chance to be a statesman. There was a chance to do the right thing or the wrong thing. Isiah took course B.
We lost the game. I got accused of being a racist, and I'm bad guy now.
Isiah tried to start digging himself out of the hole.
I even looked up the word racist. Do you know the definition of that word?
All he was trying to do at that point was get away from this as quickly as possible, and in his retreat, it got more confusing and more people piled on him, and it just turned into one really big mess.
Isiah, tell me about the laugh. Now, is that a sarcastic laugh, or is that a laugh of someone who's saying, you know exactly what I mean?
No, it's a very sarcastic laugh. I think anybody who knows me well.
Do you regret the comment?
I never made the comment.
Do you regret piggybacking on Dennis's comment?
I regret not being smart enough to never repeat someone else's quote.
He had seen what Bird was capable of, and yet indulged in his teammates' rants. Fortunately, Dennis later apologized for his comments. For me personally, Thomas has shown with this statement that he is truly a bad person, and it is no wonder Michael Jordan and majority of Dream Team in 1992 didn't want him on that team. Of course, Michael Jordan had other issues with Thomas and Bad Boys Pistons, but I think this Thomas statement for Larry Bird in 1987 truly shows the true colors of Thomas as a person. There are some borders where sport basketball star and human being overall should not cross, ever. Never mind how much is he angry because he lost a game, and Thomas crossed those borders.
Thomas wants to get it in quickly. Does to Lambeer. Stolen by to DJ. Yes! Yes, and a foul!
Thomas never truly apologized for this statement to this day. One can only say that amongst other bad things about Thomas, that Thomas is a racist, without any doubt whatsoever. Some people will say that he only wanted to defend foolish statement of young Dennis Rodman, but that is not logical. If Thomas wanted to defend his teammate, he should have said that Rodman was just foolish in that moment, out of respect for Bird, because Thomas knew very well how great player Bird is. But no, in the end Thomas agreed with Rodman, and amongst all other bad things he was doing on the court, he showed to us all with this statement what kind of a bad person he is. Thank you for watching.